everybody. Well, two of you in here at least, but hopefully more will come in by the time the game starts. And oh boy, the Bombers have finally been defeated in a non-Grey Cup game, and I've been waiting forever to see this happen. And my goodness, they they fought to the very end, right? I mean, they almost had it in the third quarter where they took the lead after scoring 21 points in that third quarter. But man, oh man, I hope this game isn't as stressful as that one, but somehow I doubt it. Uh, I might as well put my hat on. Just all right. Yeah, it's about 23 minutes to go until probably the start of the game. So I'll just see what we get here. Uh, yeah. I might get Hammer to come around here as well just to talk with him, but we'll probably mainly be talking in the group chat on Discord. JS is actually at the game himself, so he'll be rooting on the Lions and posting for that one. So yeah, for me, it's just me here. It's gonna be the start of a very stressful Sunday for. No, not Sunday. Saturday for every Canadian sports fan, no matter what the sport is. It's either hockey, football, especially baseball. Uh, yeah, this is it's gonna be a crazy day, and we'll see what the fallout's gonna be at the end of it all. But boy, it start off with a bang today. uh, yeah, it's just uh, just see how many folks come around, and uh, I'm also gonna say that you're gonna see me just move like back and forth, like doing this with my chair, just so I can watch the game better. I have it on mute as well, so I don't get copyright strikes by TSN or anything. But we'll see. Be probably doing it just like other football streamers would do for live viewers, commentate over the game. And I'm also going to be typing in the note sheet, which is what I read off of for every podcast episode. Uh, yeah, I see the TSN little intro thing going. And yeah, it's coming. Yeah, I'll just be looking back and forth, and then be typing in typing in my note sheet as the game goes on, and we'll see how that works. So this is my first time live streaming my live reaction to a football game, and I'm hoping I can get my other co-hosts to do the same thing with me at least. So um, oh yeah, he's preparing big time. I see work just practicing his throws, and hmm. And also because this game is going on during the afternoon and likely ending by 5 o'clock, I'm gonna have probably gonna take a break for dinner at some point in like the third or fourth quarter. But oh, I'll be back. I'll try to be back as quick as I can. Uh, just waiting on the start of the game. And I guess depending on when halftime is, I might do a quick crossword because that's what I did last night with the Hangout stream. That I just did a bunch of New York Times games and then LA Times crosswords. I might do one crossword in halftime. We'll see how long that goes. Or probably not. I can also just relay what the group chat's saying about the game. Uh, yeah. And yeah, Fall Hand Logi is talking about the end of last season didn't go so well. Yeah, they pretty much last season they were pretty much a dead team walking. Like we had no confidence that they were gonna beat the Riders. At you know, we were struggling down the stretch in the second half of the season, and they were just a dead team walking. But this time around, we have a complete opposite, where it's just they're coming into the playoffs on a roll with 6 straight wins, and now we're needing, basically 3 more straight wins to win the Grey Cup. But it has to start here. It's got to start with 7, and oh man, I am so nervous. Well, not as definitely nervous as the Hammer is right now. I mean, he's like this is pretty much back to back extremely stressful games. Probably the hardest kind of stress he'll ever feel in his life, where it's just you got this, the Western Conference semifinal, and then immediately followed up with Game 7 of the World Series. So that's like. So you're either gonna see him with like the biggest smile on his face. Um, well, yeah, the biggest smile on his face with 2 big wins, half and half. One disappointment and one like great win, depending on when who wins, or probably the saddest he'll probably feel today. Right, those are the 3 kind of scenarios that are gonna play out for him alone. Because uh, yeah, this is. In me, I'm only rooting for the orange team today and the Canucks and Senators today. But yeah, I'm in a very distinct like minority about watching. Well, rooting against the Jays, but again, that's just me. uh, hmm. Okay. Yeah, I'm in it for the long haul. Yeah, no matter what happens, I'm just so glad the Bombers are finally dead. Right, the dragon has been slain. We will no longer see the Bombers in the Grey Cup, and Winnipeg is hosting it too. So yeah, that's what I mainly wanted to see today, and I got it. Right. uh, to just quickly put some tags in here as well. There we go. See if that helps. Because it helps to put in tags. Even though I'm not sure many folks know to just put in like words and tags to find streams and or videos about the subject matter. Just keeping an eye on the TV. Be nice if I could have like my table set up here so I can just not move as much, but no, I'm fine with just moving back and forth. I'm just doing the pivoting thing. You can probably hear my wheelchair squeaking now, but it's alright. Yeah, again, no doubt. And I'm seeing voting on. I'm just like, yeah, this is. He's lost the past two games for BC, but he's probably setting his best game for the ultimate revenge game here. And we're hoping we're hoping we can take him down a third straight time. That's pretty hard to do. The fans are coming out in full support. They said the upper bowl was open as well, so I'm imagining it was probably at least 30,000 plus fans coming to the game here. I see Matthew Betts getting interviewed, and I hope he gets. I mean, he's had a great end to the season compared to the first half where he got nothing, right? And he gets 15 sacks in like 7 or 8 games. It's an insane pace. I'm hoping this game is like a lot less stressful than the other one again, so I don't have to write too many notes. I think my benchmark for when I stop note taking is when there's like a 4 possession lead or 3 possession lead by the time the fourth quarter rolls around. Usually, but yeah, I'm expecting a pretty tight game down to the wire like the last one, but yeah. Oh, hey, Mom. Yep. Okay, sorry about that. That was my mom just coming in just to do some stuff. I didn't have a dinner break. It was just that's just don't want to show her on camera, right? uh, but there will be a dinner break for me like later on in the game, probably around I want to say maybe halfway through the third quarter or start of the fourth. My nephew is out there coming over as well, so he'll probably want to come in and maybe say hi. I will show him if he does decide to come inside my room. Uh, okay, we got 8 minutes to go until the start of the game. Probably should have started this a lot later, but I wanted to give at least like 30 minutes of time to accrue some folks come and watch the game with me. But yeah. And now TSN is kind of talking about how Rourke approaches the offense. 'll also try not to swear as much as well. I I got quite potty mouthed when Winnipeg took that lead in the in the third quarter that quickly, and thankfully Montreal calmed down, and then they basically held on to win. It was a white knuckle ride for all the Alouettes fans pretty much the whole time, and it was just. 5 minutes until the game starts. Yeah, oh, I'm hoping this is the year they do it. Again, it's gonna be a real tough road. And like you see what Winnipeg had to put up with. Like I imagine BC probably would have lost the same way as well. So I mean now it's basically no crossover team has won more than once now. So it's still Edmonton winning in 2019, getting to the Western Conference Final and losing there. So, yeah, that continues. So the West crossing over to the East is still historically no bueno for the West. That's why it was important for BC to get second place, right? Like to prevent Winnipeg from slotting into the West, right? So banishing them to the East and losing there, right? So, yeah, see the Stamps coming out in the field. That must have been at least 20 minutes ago. If the Blue Jays weren't playing today, I wonder how many more fans would show up. Probably a few more thousand. They're all watching in the pubs, maybe, and staying at home for that. Oh, there's this weird blue sky glitch where I'm taking the name of the person I've last seen. I have JS's name on there. No, it's not. No, he's not the main host. He's the co-host. Right? I'm the leader of the team. Yeah, they're doing. We're playing that. So they're calling this game Revenge or Confirmation, and I'm not going to use that title as the podcast name because you know it's always dependent on what happens in the game. That depends on how I name my podcast title or episode titles, right? So yeah, thanks for the idea, TSM, but I'm not going to use that. We'll see what happens. Hmm. I'm just checking on my socials and stuff. Oh yeah, I see Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is walking in with a Team Canada jersey, which is objectively a better. You're not testing the football gods anymore than he was when he did that with the Mariners game, walking in with a Matthews jersey. That was like really testing the sports gods, and it won that time. So yeah, at least both me and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. share the same thing. We have a weird superstitions about try to win the game. Uh, like me with eating McDonald's before every game. I actually went out when it was raining pretty badly, and now I'm looking out at the window, and of course now it's sunny now. Right? I went when it was pretty raining, uh, but I yeah, I'll just do anything that helps the Lions win, even if it's superficial. I'll do it all again next week if we do make it to the Western Final. Let's see. Fans are ready, okay? Just about go time. Oh my god, I am so nervous. Oh, I haven't felt this nervous since the Super Bowl when the Eagles destroyed the Chiefs that year, but This is a different test. Hmm. Oh yeah, I should also say to the folks that are just coming in, what they're coming in at the game's going on. We will have an episode out on probably Tuesday morning because JS is going to be coming home tonight and busy tomorrow, so Monday. So we'll be recording Monday night and then uploading on Tuesday. And pretty much by then, like the dust will have settled on everything today and tomorrow. Uh, for Canadians of all sports stripes, gridiron football, baseball, hockey. Crazy day today. Oh, yeah. Turn my microphone back on. There we go. I'm just gonna be adding another quick quick source. There we go. I think I got it now, so. Oh no. Oh, we're starting. Okay. Okay, good. I got my documents. Okay, so Calgary's kicking off. BC. McGee. Oh my God! Oh! Go! Yeah, yeah, did a 40! Yeah. Yes! He returns the opening kickoff to the 39-yard line. A 40-yard line. Wow. Oh my God, it was so close to breaking it for an opening kickoff touchdown. Okay, now we got Butler. Looks like he's tackle for a loss of 3 yards. It's second down. Oh my God, I was getting so up for that. McGee got an opening kickoff touchdown. I would have been so hyped up for that. My goodness. Yeah, it's a loss of 2. So second and 12. Work. It looks like he's gonna pass. Passes it to Hatcher. I think he's probably short of the first down line by 1 yard. So Hatcher. For okay, it's 10 yards for third and 2. Are they gonna go for it? No, they're probably gonna. Yeah, they're gonna take a field goal. Okay, that's a disappointment. And then as I'm just gonna bold it just in case. Okay, White's gonna line up for a field goal from 40 yards out. The kick is up. It's good. Yes, 3-0 lead. Okay, so a good, not great start, but McGee did a lot to put him in the field goal range. So now we got Adams lining up at the 40-yard line. Oh, let me change that real quick. Change the score. There we go. Oh, there's a flag on the first play to drive. I didn't see that. What is it? Tom Velocity is the referee. Looks like it's going against Calgary. Face mask on the offense. Yes. $15 yards on first down. Yeah, it looks like Mills didn't get much there, but that's a huge penalty. Oh, it's second down. Oh, and Mills drops the ball, and it's 2 and out for Calgary. Yeah. Two and out. Punt. And let's see if McGee can follow up that awesome kickoff with a great punt return. He's due for a really good special teams game. And remember, and if you remember in the Ottawa game, he had that punt return for a touchdown that was ultimately a loss. So we got here. Come on, McGee, you can do it. Okay, he catches it. Okay, not as much there. It looks like it's that downed up to 41, I want to say. So McGee does not follow up his great kickoff with a punt return to the probably the 41. I didn't catch the yard markage there, but Uh, okay, and I'm also once again I'm typing down game recap notes for us to read in a Monday night episode. So good start. Well, I mean, decent start for the offense, and getting 2 and out for BC's defense is an even better start. So let's hope that BC's offense can get going here for a couple first downs, and field goal would also be good, but a touchdown would be immense, right? But we'll see what happens. Uh, let's keep it on here. Yeah, well to the playoffs. So BC 11-7 record, 6-4 versus the West, 6-3 at home. Led CFL in offensive 430 yards a game, and yeah, won 6 straight games in the regular season. So they're on fire. The sun's streaming into BC Place, a la Jerry World in Dallas, because it was raining pretty badly. Oh, look, escapes and runs for 6 yards, and yeah, that was from the BC 42. So there we go. That was a good run by Rourke when it looked like he was going to be sacked for a second though, and then yeah, he just slips through in the middle, goes to the right side, and slides. Thought that was going to be you never know if quarterback hits near the end of a slide, but yeah, that's okay. It's 6 yards. Now Rourke will give it, give it to Butler, and there's only 2 yards. Oh shit! That's probably gonna be another 2 and out. Oh. I swear. Yeah. Shoot. 32. It's 12 F. No punt. For not another none a 2 and out punt. Okay, yeah. Once again, just slow start for the offense here. Okay, punt is up, and looks like Brooks is gonna take the kickoff to take the punt to the 25. Yeah, missed opportunity at that point. I don't think we can keep Calgary doing 2 and outs forever, but hopefully we can do it for this one. See, the thing about BC's 6-game winning streak is that they've been taking, most of the games they won, they had big leads, and some of those games, they almost collapsed down the stretch, but they held firm, and I get a feeling this is going to be a game where Calgary does take a big lead, and then we'll see if BC's up to the task by coming back and that, right? But I think, it's certainly in the first half of the season, BC did have slow starts that led to comebacks late in the fourth quarter or third. Right, just yeah. And in the second half, it was mostly games that they took a big lead, and again they either collapse completely or they almost collapse, but they just grit out the win, right? So this is, we'll see what happens again. Then as to the Calgary, I think it was just 32-23. Okay, Adams gets snap, pumps fakes, throws it to the left side, and Mills for 12 yards. Okay, that's the first down of the game for both offenses, unfortunately. Not penalty-aided, though. That's important. Never wide out past the right side this time. And that's Brooks for 5 yards. So we got 2nd and 5. This is Mike Venovita's doing just jazz hands. Whatever that means. Again, I knew they wouldn't get another 2 and out here, but it's up to BC to like really clamp down here. Adams throws it to Philpott for probably to convert for 5 yards. So Philpott. For 5 yards and 2nd down. Yeah, just short, slow, and steady. That might be the MO for Calgary on this drive. Okay, another pass. Adams. Oh, this time he throws deep. Oh, just incomplete for Rhymes. Whew. I was on a slot route to the left side. That was Adams just missed the mark on that throw by about like a foot or 2. Yeah. So 2nd and 10. Uh, 2nd and 10 on their own 45. Looks like a 4-man rush for BC's defense. Oh, Betts is, whoa! It just overthrows to nobody. And that's incomplete. And Calgary's going to punt again. That's good. Betts forced the pressure on Adams and he just chucks it away, so they're going to punt. Good. And we got McGee for another punt return. Punts up. Going to go all the way to the 11-yard line, and McGee's going to return it to 22. Yeah, Betts was like all over Adams, and he just threw it to nowhere, right? That's what I want to see. My favorite defender doing his thing. So not an ideal field position for BC again, compared to, well, yeah, the first drive, and of course, yeah, the last drive started at the 42. Yeah. There's only been the one. Well, I imagine the penalties against BC are going to stack up quickly. I mean, that last game against Saskatchewan, that was an aberration. They only got called for 2 penalties the whole game. Uh, okay. I'm not seeing anything from my co-host group chat yet, but they'll start coming in pretty quick. Maybe even at halftime, we'll talk with them a little bit. Through text, of course. Breakout seasons with BC. So Doug Flutie had 6,619 passing yards in 1991. Dave Dickinson, 5,000, almost 500 for 2003, and then Work this year. BC did not win Grey Cups in those years. So, procedure call. And they're on the 8-yard line, so I imagine they got called for holding on the special teams, I think. Again, I don't have the TV audio on, so I assume they got called on the special teams penalty. Or maybe McGee stepped out, I'm not sure. But in any case, like 1st and 14. They'll move back 4 yards. It's like half the distance to the goal. Yeah, they're backed up pretty badly at the 4-yard line. He's like right in the end zone, and Walker's gonna toss it to Aberhart for probably 12-yard gain. So it's 2nd and 2. So that's a good catch. And yeah, they were talking about Aberhart's first catch of the game in the Saskatchewan game being a touchdown. So, yeah, much better position to get the first down there. So it's 2nd and 2, or close to 3. Butler's gonna run, and that's a first down. Or is it a first down. Good. Okay, well, that's the first down for BC. It comes like halfway through the first quarter. That's okay. Now Work is gonna do the RPO. He's gonna have all the time in the world. He throws it deep to, nearly throws it to Aberhart, but he's calling for trying to call for like a DPI, but I think it's a no-go. Yeah, that's just good defense there. Oh no, that was McInnes. Never mind. That's not Aberhart. I gotta get my numbers right here. Okay. So once again, take the snap. Oh, and work. Oh, sacked for a loss of 10 or 13. Damn it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, just couldn't escape the D-line. That's just... that's not where you want to be punting at, BC. That was a loss of 8. It's a loss of 8, not 13. Okay, so Brooks doesn't get much on the return, only to the 50 near center field. Near midfield. Okay. Just gonna take a quick break here, and I'll be back in a bit. Okay, I'm back. Just in time for the game to restart. So I think now we're getting close to the end of the first quarter here. Yeah, 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Okay. So there's a run by Mills, and he just gets tripped up. Oh man, he could have gone for at least like 15 or 20 more yards, but he got tripped up only for a 9-yard gain. Nine yards, just probably just to help the short yardage team convert. Yeah, they got it. So now we're out. I believe they're barely in field goal range of that one. And yeah, now they're saying that Calgary is winning 3 straight after they lost a bunch of games down the stretch to cede home field advantage to BC here. Okay, yeah, they're on the 45. So they're not in field goal range, but they're getting very close to it. Okay, now it's gonna be another run here, and that's good for 4 yards from Dedrick Mills. So now it's probably 2nd and 6 or 2nd and 5. And now TSN is saying like, oh, look at all these first place stats for Dedrick Mills, right? And forgetting the fact that James Butler was the leading rusher for a lot of the season until probably like the last week of the season. And Butler didn't have a great game against Saskatchewan, really. Oh, Adams gets sacked. Yes. That's Bell, and Adams is limping. Yeah, he got tackled by a knee, and yeah, he's limping something fierce there. Something to keep an eye on for the rest of the game, but okay, yeah, they're lining up for a field goal to kick us up. That's good, tie game. But Paredes forces kicks the 45-yard field goal to tie the game. That's 3-3, and I will update that on the score. Here we go. We got a tie game. Yeah, he's kind of pointing to his hip there too. It's, oh boy. Okay, now work back to pass. Throws it and incomplete to Hatcher. So 2nd down and 10. Kind of a wonky looking pass though. That didn't look like it was going to be a catch at all. Yeah, it just kind of stretched out for that one. It was a bit of an offbeat pass though. Okay, and now we got 2nd and 10. We got 55 to go in the first quarter. Works back to pass. Throws it. Gets it to Berry Hill, and they only get like 7 yards. And it's another 2 and out. Yeah, that's not good offense. Come on. Man. Like, the defense is going to get exhausted at this point, okay. And it looks like Adams is probably going to get ready to come back out. Like, he had a little bit of a limp, but probably going to stay in the game. And Mayo punts it to the 17. Brooks gets like 13 yards out of that. It looked like he was going to be down at the 17, so, yeah. Whoops. The 30 after it looked like it was going to be out at the, probably the 15, yeah. I think that's the 2nd quarter. So yeah, not a very slow start for both teams compared to the craziness of the last game. I mean, it's kind of like a calm down, settle down first half. Yeah, it is the second quarter. Okay, I was just looking for that. All right. Yeah, 3 first downs compared to 1 for Calgary, and that's like low stat totals across the board. Saxons, yeah, it's a very evenly matched like first quarter in terms of the defense there. And now Glenn Suter is saying that the Lions did get off to a slow start in the last 2 games for their last 2 wins, and they exploded in the second half. Yeah, Adams is still in the game, and again, I'm gonna keep an eye on if his limp gets any worse, because that looked like some pretty significant hops. Okay, so he gets the high snap, rolls out to the right, throws to Jones, and he's incomplete. That was looking like a first down. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, he rolled out to the right, and then Jones was running on the right slant route, and yeah, that was like an off pass from Adams there. BC got lucky there. So 2nd and 10 at the 31. See Movember is there. Okay, wide out to the right side for. Oh, that's a first down. Yeah, throw pot for 15 yards. Oh, man. On a sweet pass to the right side of the field. That was going to be it right there. So now they're at the 46. Never high snap. Mills takes it to center field on the run for 9 yards. Oh. Yeah, short yardage. Oh, did he fumble it? Oh, no. Yeah, looks like a first down. Okay. Oh, they're bringing out the sticks for this one. How close is it? Yeah, first down by a nose. Okay. By the nose of the ball. On the 54th, they're in BC territory now on the logo. Okay, never run, and Mills only gets like 2 yards on that one. That's good. So now we're at 2nd and 8. Gotta keep an eye on those wide out passes. That's been burning BC this game with some of those first downs. Yeah, sun's really shining in their faces now. Oh, actually, no. At the back of the helmet, so it's like, okay, it's fine. The sun's shining in BZ's face. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah! Deflected. Incomplete. That was nearly intercepted too by Finlay. So they're gonna punt it. I think they're probably gonna punt it to force Calgary to punt. As McGee. Yeah, good job, Finlay. That's a good pass breakup. Okay, gonna punt over to McGee, and it looks like he's gonna take it right at the. Oh, that's a rouge. So Calgary takes the 1-point lead on the rouge. Into the end zone for the game, for the first lead of the game on the rouge. 4-3. So it's a hockey score. We got Flames 4, Canucks 3. So yeah, good news for Calgary if they took the lead. The bad news is BC is going to snap the ball at the 45. But BC's offense has been struggling like mightily in this first half. Haven't been able to get successive first downs much. Only like really one and done. Calgary's been getting more of the first downs lately, but you know, they're kind of inching closer to actually scoring. Okay, we're back. Come on, offense! You gotta get going here. Okay, it looks like this is gonna be a run play here. And oh no, it's RPO. Oh, it's almost gonna be a run. Oh yes, that's McInnes. Catches and runs for 30 yards. Made a guy stumble. Yeah, that's 30 yards. Okay, in field goal range immediately. That was a good play design there. Okay, how about another one? Okay, Work is back to pass again. And he gets sacked on first down. Yeah, that's oh my God, Woodruff, what was that? For a loss of how bad? Okay, 7 yards. So if I'm BC, I'm just gonna try and get back into field goal range here. So back to pass again. And he gets sacked again. Oh, but there's a flag. What's the flag on? Legal contact. Yeah, Calgary gets the penalty. saved the drive. That saves the drive right there. That was Barry Hill stumbling a little bit. Yeah, that's illegal contact. Oh, it's still second down. I thought it would be first down. We'll save the drive momentarily, right? We'll see if they can convert here. I didn't know that. You can't... I thought it was automatic first down. And that's a catch. That's McInnes. $20 yards, and then he's going to roll out. He's going to spin, going to run, and get at least like 3 yards when it could have been like a loss of 5 or so. 4 sacks just to get 3 yards of offense. Yeah, it was shifty though. That could have been a lot worse. All that for a 3-yard gain, and now probably going to be another passing situation here. So they're at the 19. Well, back to pass, and he throws it. Ooh, Hatcher caught it. First down. Goal to go. Yes. Second and 7, another 2nd and 7 conversion. Butler only, it's probably 4 progress, out of the flag though, but 4 progress is only for no gain. I imagine it's probably going to be a hold. Yes, hold on BC. Yeah, they accepted the penalty, so I'm surprised they didn't decline the penalty, but ideally I'd say you decline the penalty and you can get a few more seconds on the clock, but so first and goal on the 18. Okay, that's Hatcher. He gets it to the 2. Two-yard line, and now we're going to see if there's going to be a run play called or another pass. That's the big time catch for Hatcher. So 2nd and goal at the 2, so it's in the more of a normal goal to go range here. Yeah, it looks like they're lining up for a run here. Or maybe a tush push. Not much. Hold to the flag though. That's Masoli on the short yardage. Is it offside? To convert for first down. That's more like it. That's an offside. Yeah, his hand was on broke the play and said that was an automatic offside call. Okay. That was short yardage attempt for Masoli. Unless he handed off. Dropped it, but is that a touchdown? Yeah! Touchdown! Yeah! Yes! Lions take the lead, 10-4. betting an extra point. It's 9-4, but 10 points. Almost fumbled that, but he gets it in anyways. We're gonna see if the extra point's good. Now, a bit of a nervous moment there. He did drop the football, and then he gets it back, and okay, extra point's good. 10-4 lead. Let's go. Let's go. Well, let me just quickly adjust the, here we go. Yeah. There we go. The offense woken up a little bit now. 10-4 lead. And I didn't catch how much time was left, but I'm sure it'll come back. Yes. I mean, sure, like some of that was penalty aided, but good. That's more of that, please. Unfortunately, I think that also might wake up Calgary as well, because now they've given up the touchdown, major score of the game, and it's yeah, they got hosed on that on those offside call on the on goal to go, and also they had that illegal contact penalty after Work got sacked. Yeah, they're doing a touchdown drive, so yeah, McKinnis again. Yeah, Work just runs for a few yards, and then Hatcher catch. McKinnis again, and then yeah, Matholi just runs it in. Touchdown. Okay. I took about 5 minutes off the clock, so now it's Brooks returning the kickoff all the way to the fourth. Yeah, 6 minutes and 52 to go. Brooks return. Another commercial break. Looks like my prediction was right about dinner time probably being in the middle of the third period. Oh, not period, quarter. Yeah, once I get dinner, I'm just gonna go to the dinner break transition, and then when I'm back, see what the score is like then. Still anyone's ball game. I'm hooting and hollering, but Calgary can absolutely come back in this one. highlighting Matthew Betts now. And the Ottawa game, that was what I was. The blowout against Calgary, like that was a crazy game. That was nuts. And then yeah, Toronto near the end of the game, I think. Yeah, they're basically talking about how he just ratcheted up the sack leaderboard in the last month and a half. Right, they're gonna need him. Okay, a little bit of a misdirection play, and that was good for a 10-yard conversion by Brooks. Yeah, just beats out Julian Howard 2 sacks. Okay, now they're at the 49. Oh, stumbled a little bit there. Still good for 4 yards. That could have been a lot worse. Upside out my knee. Yeah, that could have been a lot worse, but Mills gets at least like 4 yards out of that. That's yeah, that was yeah, they said 2nd and 5 instead of a 2nd and 12, right? He stumbled there. That was a little bit iffy. Now I imagine the crowd's getting hyped here. So 2nd and 5 near midfield. And looks like it's going to be another run. Oh no, it's a pass. Throws it to, oh man, just missed the tackle. Oh, gets it up to the 31. That's, who is that? Clark. Okay. Good missed tackle. So now they're back in field goal range. The 32. Adams throws. Completes it to Jones. It looks like another first down. Yeah, this is what I'm worried about, right? I said, this is going to wake up Calgary's offense. Because they were being like, you know, they were struggling just as much as BC is, and now the touchdown seal is broken, and now they're probably going to score a touchdown to answer. Yards. Got 4:20 once again to go, and that I believe they're in the red zone now. Yeah, BC 18, they're back in the red zone again. I said it earlier, I was worried that again they would wake up after BC scored that touchdown, and here we go. Okay, it looks like a... Oh, blitz! Oh, man! Oh. Oh, that was going to be a pick six if that ball, like, hung up in the air for, like, longer than 5 seconds. Oh, man, that was a good blitz. That was Awe coming up the gap and just, like, stopping at him and throwing a quick pass there. Oh no, it was all the way to 8 to block, and then yeah, it was number 8. That was Josh Woods, yeah. Okay, 2nd and 10. Back to pass once more. Yeah, he gets sacked. He gets tackled by his knees on it. Yeah. Yeah. And then who was was that? Was that the shoestring tackle? Oh, erroneously showing Sean White. So we lost a 10. Okay. So the kick is up. It's good. So now it's a 10-7 game. To force Paredes to kick the 40-yard field goal. To lessen the BC lead at 10-7. That was a huge sack. Like, they were looking like they were going to score a touchdown on that drive, but defense was bending and not breaking there. Just update the score real quick here. There we go. And we're getting down to about halftime, and it looks like halftime is probably going to be around 3:40 or so. Yeah, good bend but don't break defense there, so. Yeah, I was worried that they were going to score a touchdown immediately after that, but thankfully not. Yeah, compared to the last game, this is just a chess match for defenses. Right? Just Okay, starting at the 40 here. So they're gonna do a run for Butler, and the O line is pushing him for like a good 5 yards. That's good stuff there. Six yards, okay. Even better. Second of all, they're gonna go for another run here, or are they gonna design a play to get the first down on a short pass? Or do they go for a long bomb like right here? A lot of options. But it looks like it's gonna be a short pass. Yeah, flip pass. Yeah, there we go. Oh, he jumps. Oh, Amo jumps over a dude and gets the first down. It's like a 13-yard play, and now it's going to be another pass. And he's got all sorts of time. He's got like so much room in the pocket. He's just going to, run careful with that ball work. Okay, that's good for like 7 yards. I really thought he was going to stay behind the line and try and go for a pass, but he just goes for 7. That's I would have liked him be a little bit more decisive at that point, but but it's 2nd down and 4 once again. What's going on here? Is there an injury? yeah, injury to a defender on the Stamps. I'll just put work. And no advertising. Oh boy. The Bombers' corpse is not even cold yet. They're advertising Alouettes and Ticats Eastern Conference Final. That's funny. Yeah. Okay, 2nd and 4. Looks like they're in the shotgun formation. And then he's going to roll back and gets it off to Hatcher. Runs for 13 yards more. First down. Yeah, that was a good execution there. Oh, I didn't realize there was a 3-minute warning. Okay, it's 1:13 to go. Yeah, Rourke gets tackled, but he goes forward for 2 yards. That was looking a little dangerous there. They got 1:06 to go, but they're in field goal range. And unfortunately, I think Calgary is going to get the second half kickoff, so it's imperative they score some points here. You know, whittle the clock down all the way to as much as possible. So 2nd and 8, back to pass, Rourke chucks it to incomplete. Yeah, that was just good coverage on all facets by Calgary's secondary, though. Bit of a tough, well, how far? 39? I think it's 39 yards. Kick is up, and it's good. Down the middle. 13-7 with 43 seconds left. I'm going to say it's 39-yard field goal to extend the BC lead to 13-7 with 43 seconds left in the half. Lots of time for Adams to mount a drive here, but I'm just going to... Oop, that's not what I wanted. I wanted BC score. Oh, let me see what happens here first. Okay, back to pass for Adams. Chucks it to Rhymes to the 40. Crap, they're already in field goal range. The BC 42, but another catch at the 30-yard line. Yeah, they're going to score a field goal. The goal range, and Philpott converts low catch for 12 yards on first down. And now, here we go. Oh, just kind of wibbles the ball briefly. got 17 seconds left. Yeah, this is what I was worried about. You got 40 plus seconds, a lot of time left for Adams. Okay, Calgary is going to call another timeout. And 5. For BC 24. And Glenn is saying they don't need to end zone shot here. I agree. They can just, you know, whittle the clock down, kick a field goal. See what happens there. So Adams back to pass. He's running around on the right side, the left side of the field, gets tripped up, but that's another first down. 8 seconds left. We're going to drop back to pass again. Runs. Oh, yeah, no time left. Yeah! Oh, we ran out of time. Oh my God, what was that, Calgary? That was so stupid. Unreal. What was that? They should have just... Wow. That is so stupid. What was that? Oh my God. And that could have been picked off too, but it wouldn't have mattered. I'm gonna talk to my friends here for a second. What was that? Wow, BC got out of that one. That was oh my God. Oh, we're gonna be talking about that a lot in the halftime, but I'm just gonna quickly type it down. Okay, JS typing now. What was that? Really poor clock management. Yeah, no kidding. Oh man, I need to I need to write that in there. Oh man, okay, well I'm not gonna do crosswords this time. Yeah, that was... What the hell was that? Even saying that to other. Wow, if Calgary loses this game, that's going to be like the one play that everybody's gonna focus on. Guys, you had a chance to get within 3 points if you had just. Huh. Yeah, they're replaying it once again. Oh my goodness, I'm stunned. Ah. Yeah. I guess. I mean, but silver lining for Calgary is that they do have the ball to open the second half. But man, imagine if they did this on, when BC gets like the second half kickoff. That would be like really make it really bad. So we're lucky that they have a chance to redeem themselves on the first drive of the second half. Man, I gotta check the social media reaction on that one. I'll take a look at the CFL subreddit, see what they got to say about it. I'll just read some comments. Give it a bit. Yeah, BC's defense was getting gashed at certain points, but then he's going to talk about bend but don't break. Yeah, dialed up the blitz on first and 10. That was a good call. Yeah. Similar to that blitz at the end of the Saskatchewan game, I think. Or someone's posted a stream of their own on the Reddit, but let me see new. Oh no, wait, I'm on the wait, I'm on the wrong thread. Oops. I'm looking for game thread. There we go. Yeah, I'm starting to get tired of Vernon Adams, and I really didn't think that would happen. His decision making is utter baloney. Yeah. Yeah, and then someone saying that the attendance today is looking bad, but again, it's understandable because of everything else going on with the Canucks and the Blue Jays, so yeah. Kind of poor timing. Again, I thought there would be more fans than that, but again, that's kind of understandable. Just did not expect the Jays to go this far. And again, the Canucks are the Canucks, right? They'll always get a lot of fans. So, yeah. Canucks are like the number one sports market for Vancouver, absolutely. Hmm. And ship commercials. Getting the feeling that, yeah, getting close to dinner time a little bit, but it's usually around 4:30, 5 o'clock. So once I hear that knock, that's when I'm gonna know that it's din time. Yeah, and I imagine after this next commercial break, it'll be probably recapping that Bombers Alouettes Eastern Conference semis final highlights, and then it'll be we'll be ready for the second half. And again, Calgary will get the ball to start the second half. So they've got a an immediate chance to redeem themselves after that incredibly dumb time clock management. Yeah, clock management. Had 5 seconds left. Vernon Adams went like all the way backwards for four of that, and then just man. We'll see what happens in the second half. I mean, Calgary's also been getting their chances a couple times in this first half too, but it's just been yeah, it's just been thwarted by the bend don't break defense, and I'm getting nervous. I haven't seen anything said by Hammer yet, but JS is definitely at the game. I imagine a lot of the fans there are just laughing about that, but okay, so that Eastern Final is going to be Saturday, November 8th at 11 a.m. And yeah, I assume the Western Final will be on at the same time next week. Yeah, TSN's doing straight fire segment, which is like the You Got Mossed from ESPN, but better. It's from high school football. It's a teenage girl scoring a touchdown. That's awesome. And here is Wilfred Laurier. Holy crap, 60-13. And there's a shoddy quality video. A twisty catch. Probably the last one will be Nash McDonald one-handed catch. And Carlton. That was in a loss. Yeah. It's the one thing about highlight reel catches that I'm always looking for. Oh, Vancouver College. Coached by Canadian Football Hall of Famer Brian Shue. I believe he was on the Alouettes in the 2000s, maybe. um, yeah, as I was saying, thing about highlight reel catches that I'm always looking for the context of it in game, because if you make a highlight reel catch and it still ends up in a loss, it's like, sure you can appreciate the play, but just the context of the game just kind of lessens the impact of it. That's certainly proven itself in terms of Odell Beckham's one-handed catch ending up in a loss, and then Carter having that one-handed interception that resulted in Hamilton coming back to win that game. And then there was that Carlton player that had the one-handed catch that ended up in a loss to McMaster. So highlight reel catches are only great if they're involved with a win. Really, that's my hot take of today. Just about a minute until 4 o'clock, and I imagine that's when halftime will end. Just gonna get all this. Push the keyboard back a little bit here. I think around 4:15 is when I'm gonna go for a dinner break, and then we'll see what the score looks like when I'm back. In fact, I think I won't. In fact, I think I won't even do note taking while I'm eating dinner, because I already did a bunch of note taking for that Eastern Conference final game, and I think that episode that we're gonna do on Monday night is gonna last for quite a long time. So I'll just take the opportunity to save time whenever possible. Maybe I'll watch back the highlights just to see what happened in my hiatus, but not only that, we're also like an hour away from the Blue Jays Game 7 too, so yeah. Once this game ends, I'm just gonna immediately stop the stream and watch the Ascent game with my dad, if he's up for it. Well, no, and then he probably saying like, no, I want to watch the Game 7, right? It's the World Series. I go, I'm pretty sure it's the only time, one of two times that Montreal, Ottawa will be on Sportsnet, and that's the only time we can really that's the only broadcast we can really watch, because we cannot watch on TSN because it's blacked out of outside of Ascent's region. We're like way outside of Ottawa and Montreal, so yeah. It's my quick rant. I hate blackouts. I want them to go away as soon as possible. Oh, second half starting now. Yeah, boy, would the skies open up for this game. I mean, it was raining really badly in the morning, and now it's like bright and beautiful outside. Huh. Okay, it looks like we're going to be a go for the second half. I think I'll do about 2 drives. I'll do 2 drives and then I'll call it a break for dinner. I think that should last long enough. You know, interviewing a defender, even though Calgary is on offense to start the second half. Excuse me. Okay. Okay, so Brooks is going to receive the opening kickoff and he's going to take it to the 38. The quarterback comparisons, no interceptions yet, and sub 150 yards for both quarterbacks. Vernon Adams has had the most pass attempts at 17 and Rourke of 12, but Rourke has the better completion percentage at 75% literally. Okay, so Adams is going to take the snap and give it off. Oh, no, he gets sacked for a loss of 15, yes! that was our way. A botched handoff. Yeah, he gets dragged down there. Always just like snuffed out that RPO and gets him for a loss of, what is that, 10 yards? 10 yards, yes. Okay, they're just going to be content with running it. And that's a 2 and out. So just like the opening drive for Calgary in the first half, opening drive for Calgary in the second half ends in a 2 and out. Oh, it's 10-yard gain, okay. Okay, so there's the punt, and McGee is going to field the ball at the 28. He's going to try and juke some dudes. And, runs the kickoff back to the 47. That was a good punt return. 7. Yeah, Rourke has had some creative plays in his first half. That's pretty good. So 46-yard line. Back to pass, Rourke throws. He looks for someone. Butler is only going to get 3 yards on that catch. That was probably just a check down. Didn't see anybody in the open in a deep shot, so went for a check down. Only a gain of 2 yards. And it just flashed up 33-point differential in the third quarter. And Rourke is going to take off. He's going to run to dodge the dude. Oh, it gets it at 15. Yeah. Yeah. What a run. That's another convert. Oh, is that incomplete or is that a catch? Caught it. I'm gonna say 40 yards on that one, but that, yeah, he went for a lot more. Okay, that's a conversion. Are they gonna get the playoff in time or not? Yeah, they got it. Oh, RPO. Yeah, touchdown! Work does it. Yeah. Yes. Okay, it's the extra points pending, but we got a 2-possession lead. 20-7, yes! Yeah! Yes! Oh man, those were some big time ones for work right there. Especially that one at 2nd and 7 that he took and ran for like 40 yards. That was great. Yeah! Okay, let me just update that score once again. Just so I don't forget. Now it's 20. And this was like right after they flashed on the screen about BC's third quarter point differential being plus 33 on the season. Make it plus 40. Okay, I'm gonna do... Yeah, I'll do one more Calgary drive and then I'll call it a break. Fortunately, I didn't catch who got that conversion pass, but doesn't matter, touchdown. So we got a 13-point lead. Yeah, that was a 12-yard. Yeah, he just faked out the whole Calgary D-line with that, and easy gap. Like, there was like a wide open gap that he just takes it and runs it in untouched. And thanks to some Hatcher blocking as well, so that helped as well. Boom! 4 plays, 64 yards. Okay, now Mills is going to take the kick off to the 36. And the Lions special teams are hyped as hell, and I don't blame them. Oh, 37, okay. Need to get the... Whenever I see just the exact numbers, I gotta put them in. Okay. Can they do it again? So Adams is gonna drop back to pass. He finds, looks like it finds Philpott for 10 yards. Yeah. Okay, so Philpott. Well, it was exactly 10 yards actually, but yeah, now they're kind of just Oh, that's a hard one. Mills gets that up to 12 yards. Mm-hmm. Benavides is kind of like, okay, guys, getting a little hairy here. Yeah. Back at midfield, out a little past midfield. Okay, that was only for about 4 yards. So second down and 6 is probably going to be passing situation here. BC 47, so yeah, they have to get a first down here to get in the field goal range. Okay, here goes. Adams drops back to pass. He's gonna take off and run and slide at the looks like the 30-yard line. That looks like a 17-yard gain. Getting to field goal range. Another moment where they look like they're waking up after being down badly. They're gonna chuck it. Oh, that's a touchdown. Oh my God. Philpott dives, scores a touchdown, and back to a 1-possession game. That's $20 to $14 probably. Yeah, then you got Adam saying like, yeah, we're still in this. I knew it. I had a feeling they were going to do that at some point in the game, and at the one of the worst possible times. You know, they almost did that in 2 drives in the first quarter, but they finally paid out. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly update that score, and then I'm gonna take a dinner break. I feel like dinner's coming, so let's do this. 14. There we go. Okay. I'm going to be right back in a bit. Hopefully the Lions score another 2 touchdowns while I'm gone. We'll see you in a bit. Okay, I am back. And let me just a lot happened while I was gone. But one thing, the good news is it's 27 points, BC. The bad news is Calgary found their mojo. And they tied the game at 27. So what happened was Carter got a kickoff return for a touchdown right as I stopped the stream to eat dinner. It took like 20 more minutes to get dinner, and then I ate a little longer. And okay, I'm just gonna, once it's the commercial break, I'm going to we're gonna punt. Yeah, because it's 35. They were considering the providers for like, what, 65 yards or something, but no, that's too long. Once the commercial happens, probably the 3-minute warning going to be coming up, and then I'll type in my notes what happened. Because I was still watching the game, obviously, as you can tell by the score update, as I was saying dinner break, but okay, just gonna pooch punt that to the 6. No return now. 3 minutes and 3 seconds. Okay, now I'm just gonna oh, come on, computer. There you go. Okay. I'm all caught up in the notes. Made the executive decision just not to do note taking because I want to eat dinner and make the plate washed. But anyways, yeah, 1st and 10 deep in BC's own territory with 2 minutes and 57 to go. Boy, Calgary has just been finding, yes. That's McInnes for 1st down, barely. Very tense moment right now, because the moment I left to have a dinner break, it was that Carter kickoff return touchdown, and now the tie game, and now I'm hoping, like, please don't lose when you score a rare special team touchdown again. And I kind of expected this kind of how this would play out, right? It has gone down to the wire. Let me put my hat back on. Okay. Believe me, that little comeback effort by Calgary, that made me swear under my breath. Cause, yep. This is a very close game. But it's first down at the BC 15. We got 2 minutes and 30 to go. This has got to be it. Okay, Couture comes out for 7 yards. 2nd and 3. Fortunately, JF is at the game and he doesn't have any ice cream to stress eat right now. He's just going to be stress eating his own fingernails right now. Okay. Looks like this is shaping up to be a run, you know. Oh no, pass. He gets, work sacked. Oh my god, he fought so much and oh. The worst possible place to punt to, deep in their own zone. They deserve to lose this game. Wow, that's... How do you get sacked on a 2nd and 3? That was a loss of 7. Meyer is going to boot this punt all the way... Oh boy, he backs up quite a bit, all the way to the 30. Fumble! Yeah! Yes! Yeah! You fumbled it! Yeah! That's the first turnover of the game! Brooks fumbled it! Oh no! Well, was that recovered at the 30? Yeah! 32. Oh my god, that's huge. And Butler is going to run it to 1. 1 yard. That's big. Oh my god, that's got to be like... That's got to be a game saver right there. That's a season-saving fumble. Oh. Oh man, Brooks is just heartbroken. I don't blame him. That's the worst possible time to fumble. Let's see if they can get another first down here. Oh, it's incomplete. 1 minute and 11 seconds to go. And BC is challenging that there was PI. We'll see if that happens. The Buck Pierce. This is a massive play. Massive challenge, because if they get it, then they can chew up more clock. Let's see. Was Hatcher interfered with? Holding. Oh, he's kind of holding him like maybe the whole way. I want to see a closer angle of that. It's up to the replay center. Obviously, the commentary. Okay, that was quick. It's probably going to be no pass interference. It stands. Yeah, I can read lips. Do a quick review. So. Alright, that was a good. Yeah. And Rourke is frustrated, and I'm like, yeah, that's. Yeah. That's going to leave Vernon Adams with like some time on the clock here. But here's White lining up for the field goal, and it's good. 30-27. So that missed extra point is looming large because instead of 1 minute and 11 to go to get the game-winning field goal, it's 1 minute and 11 or 7 to go to tie the game. With 1:07 to go in the game. Oh boy. Oh, and yeah, I agree. JS, this is an insane game. I'm sweating. My whole body is just sweating. Wow. Okay. We're going to kick it off. And let's see if Brooks can redeem himself a little bit for that fumble. Okay, so Brooks takes it back to the... Yeah, Brooks doesn't fumble the ball this time on the kickoff. And settles down at the, what is it? $1:01 to go. What's the? Okay, 37. Oh, that was an overthrow by Adams. 2nd down and 10. Imagine the crowd is like absolutely laying the noise right now. Was laying on the noise right here. Come on, BC, get loud. Second and 10. Here comes another pass. Adams drops back. He throws it deep. And oh my God, how did he catch that? Oh, how did he catch that? That is 30. Another deep bomb. Oh, he's going for the kill right there. Oh. He survived the hit too. That was the big part. And Glenn Suter was saying he has to be smart with the football. Because remember, that's deep incomplete. 3rd and 10. And Paredes is coming out to tie the game. Yeah, that was, I mean, I get why. Like, you want to go for the kill immediately, but that's like, yeah, that's brave of you, Vernon. Okay. Here comes the field goal up. It's good. It's tie game at 30. Oh. .29 seconds to go. Let me just... Oh, I forgot to update the score here. Oh, 93, no. I wish. Not 39, I also wish that. Okay. So now, I'm curious if BC is going to be aggressive here and go for the field goal, or, I mean, if they receive the ball at like even though done, they'll probably let the time run out and go to OT. See what happens. Here comes the kickoff. And this is Carter. He's going to be down at the 30. And they got 23 seconds left. I mean, Work just saw Adams do a crazy deep pass just to tie the game. I'm Buck Pierce. I try to do the same thing. I mean, you have to go tit for tat. Don't leave this to chance in OT. See what happens. I mean, you could also punt the ball out of the end zone and for a rouge. There's always that. And that would be the most CFL way to end the game, right when the rouge is going to get modified for next year. Right. This is... Oh, I got a message. Let's see. Overtime? I guess JS is a little bit ahead of me. JS must be ahead of me on the from watching it live. Oh, it looks like Seven McGee is injured. Kind of going off with helmet off. That's... And yeah, they're praising Vernon Adams for just a crazy comeback effort, right? And it's like, yeah, that's... Okay, what are you going to do here? What are you going to do now, Buck? I quote this. Okay, they're going to be aggressive here. So Butler is going to run for 5 yards, and there's 19 seconds left in the clock. I'm BC. I go for like a high percentage play here, and oh, it's wide open. Okay, so that's Barry Hill for 17. They have no timeouts, so they gotta go. 8. You chucked it. Yes! Oh! Because it's caught at the 32. 3 seconds left. "36 yards on 36-yard line. Here we go. Here we go for all the marbles. Shot and white, lining up for a 42-yarder. 42-yarder. Come on. The kick is up. That's good. Yeah! Yeah! Yes! Yeah! They won, Dad. They won. Yeah! They're going to Saskatchewan! Yes! Yeah! Oh my God! Wow! Oh! 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 Oh man! Oh my God! What a game! Wow! No. Let's go! Ah. Oh man, that's a heartbreaker for Calgary. Wow. Oh. 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 Wow. Huh. Oh, I gotta say just this briefly. Just do the score here briefly. 33-30. W, baby. We're going to Saskatchewan. For revenge. For last year. I am sweating. Holy crap. Wow. We're going to Regina. Oh my God. I am so glad I recorded this game, man. This is a classic. This was a classic football game. Wow, that was a hell of a game from both teams. That was awesome. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, post-game episode is not going to be here until Monday night, well, Tuesday morning, because gotta do our things, right? And then with that, but we are back. We're gonna be back for another game next week on the 8th. So we got another live stream coming up, and if it's as tense as this one, and if it ends in the same way, then BC absolutely looking like the team of destiny right now, right? Oh man, I think I'm happy with the football today. Yeah, very happy with the football today. It's fantastic. And there's still some games left to be decided, most notably now Game 7 of the World Series. And I haven't checked the Ottawa-Montreal score yet, but last I checked, they were down 1-0 in Montreal, so I put this in the highest regard for me, and what a way to win it. Man, I went through the whole gamut of emotions today. Jeez. Well, if you made it this far, you watched the end. Thank you for. Thank you for watching with me, even if it's only for a short burst. But if you watched it to the whole stream until the end, then you know what a reward you're gonna get. You've heard me lose my mind of the walk-off field goal. Not since Montreal 3 months ago. Wow. I'm shocked. Yeah, anyways, yeah, that's gonna be it for me today. So I'll see you on Tuesday, and gonna be a lot for us to talk about that day on Monday night. So stay tuned. See you around.